Now we're going to get more analysis on this from Onur Erim. He's a political analyst speaking to us from right here in Istanbul. Thanks, Onur, for coming onto the program. As we heard there from Ali Mustafa, just 2 weeks ago, President Erdogan meeting with Abu Dhabi's Crown Prince. Now this meeting with Qatar's Emir. Two very different relationships here for Turkey. But when it comes to the country's foreign policy, what's Ankara trying to shore up with all of this?
Is that Turkey has had a rather great relationship with Qatar over the last almost a decade now. And it is really moving towards a more of a strategic partnership with Qatar. And I think this is really has been attracting the attention of almost the entire Gulf states in the region. Now, also, let's not forget the Turkish-Qatari relationship has had its own share of extremely hard stress tests that it went through. But the both leaders and the both countries came out prevailing from these stress tests. So I think at this point in time, the Gulf region, the states and the people of the Gulf region, for the first time, perhaps in the last century and a half, is realizing the importance of these regional powers getting together. I am looking at this as a step beyond Turkish-Qatar relationship. I'm actually looking at this right now. I'm hopeful that it's actually a step beyond just the relationship between Turkey, Qatar, and other Gulf states. I think this could be a very new and a very interesting start of a relationship between the countries in the region, taking steps on their own, where they're going to make sure many things actually fall into their respective places, not by involvement of Western countries or Russia or China, but trying to resolve things amongst them. I think that the perspective of Turkey towards Gulf region has changed in the last couple of decades, and I think so has the Gulf states' perspective of Turkey has changed dramatically, especially after seeing what has been going on fruitfully between Turkey and Qatar.
And a lot of this really, these countries taking matters into their own hands to solve some of the regional issues, of course. One of the things that has been closely looked at is also investments and the economy. And when it comes to the economy here in Turkey, numbers coming out, I think just last week, growth in the third quarter, good export numbers. The lira, though, massive depreciation against the dollar recently. Inflation is high. Cost of basic goods has risen. And there are some in this country who are very upset to see all of this happening. So how important is this visit for the Turkish economy, for the optics of foreign investment and domestic policies ahead of the 2023 presidential election?
Turkish economy has had its own fair share of turmoil, especially when it comes to buying power, the purchasing power of Turkish citizens. However, if we treat this and try to understand the situation, putting it aside from what's going on in the rest of the world, where most of the West is actually, feeling high numbers in inflation in first time in several decades, I think we would really not, be focusing on the real problems here. So there's a global problem, which is added on top of what Turkey has already been, suffering from economically. But if we take a look at this, what we're looking at the picture right now, at this relationship as a purely economical point, we would make a great mistake. But having said that, where Turkey is industry-wise, where Turkey is transportation and logistical-wise, for the rest of the world, and where the powers of the Gulf states, especially with their natural resources, if we can combine the strengths of Turkey with the Gulf states, I think we would be looking at a great powerhouse of a new economical union as well, that will actually directly, without any dealers in the middle, of a great economical power, that would be really a brand new development and a extremely high importance when it comes to world economy. But we'll see. I mean, I'm definitely keeping my fingers crossed. If this becomes a reality, it will be a win-win situation for everybody in the region, not just one or two countries.
Yeah, fingers crossed, absolutely, that will be the case. Onur Erim, always great to get your perspective. Thank you so much.